Hello, Bots and Books fans. This is Scorp1701, and tonight we're going to continue our look at the 1991 X-Men Gold Team, made popular by Jim Lee's awesome artwork. And tonight we'll be looking at one of the founding X-Men, Iceman. And there are a few Icemen to choose from. Over the years, Marvel Legends has put out a lot. But the one I thought would fit my collection the best would be the new Marvel 80-year anniversary retro carded Iceman, as you can see here. And we had Storm in this particular wave, and we had the retro Wolverine back a couple months ago. But as you can see, it's not your regular Marvel Legends box. It's basically a giant blister card. And you can see it has Marvel 80 years up at the top left. The Uncanny X-Men, ages 4+. See Iceman looking all cool. You have, no pun intended, Ice Slide, Rampage, Glace, Avalanche de Hielo, Pranche del Gelo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't speak other languages. And you have Iceman's name there, Hasbro there. You can see Iceman in the front of the box, and on the back of the box you have a small little read up of Iceman. If we want to move it in here real quick and see if we can get that focused in. There we go. You can give that a quick read if you're so inclined. And you see the other members of the wave. You have the White Costume Storm, Wolverine, Dazzler, Iceman himself, Silver Samurai, and Cyclops. So anyway, that's all the information we have about the package. So let's get him out of there and see what this guy can do. And here we have Iceman out of the package. And out of the package, he comes with one accessory, and that is a little ice slide effect. We'll take a little look at that right now. Basically, it's just a sculpted plastic ice thing, and you have a foot peg here and here, so he can like stand on it, looking all cool. Again, I think I'm going to do that throughout the review. So if I say cool, we might keep a count. No, I'm kidding. I'll probably say it more than once. But anyway, that is everything packaged with the Iceman. So taking a closer look at him, you can see he is pretty much clear. He is like a clear plastic. There's a little bit of pearl-esque there. He's got a nice shine to him. Got a lot of details just molded in because there's obviously no paint. I have some nice white eyes. That's about the only paint that you have on this figure. Coming down, nice little sparkle in there. That's really, really pretty figure. He does have a white belt there. That's pretty nice. And the paint kind of looks weird. That it kind of looks like he has shorts here because it's a slightly different tone. I don't know if that's coming out on the camera. But you know, I don't know if that's just the mold they used. They just didn't change that all the way, or is that just maybe how the light catches it? It looks like he's kind of wearing shorts. And then it goes down to some legs and some feet. So, wow. That is pretty much this guy. Bet you put some silver on him, he could be a good silver surfer. And for articulation, we'll bring him up a little closer. His head does move all the way around 360 degrees. It looks down a lot. It can look up a lot. And from side to side, as we can see. He has this neat little butterfly joint that we saw in Wolverine a couple months ago. So that's pretty neat. That gives him a lot of motion back and forward. His shoulders do go all the way around 360 degrees. He has a bicep swivel right here. And he has a double elbow bend right here. That gets him some nice wave of motion. Or it gives him some nice motion. His hand can go all the way around 360 degrees, and it is on a hinge, so it goes up and down, up and down. So that's pretty nice. He has an ab crunch, you can see here, so he can go forward on it, and he can go back on it a little bit, so that's pretty cool. And his belt. Now, his belt is almost like form-fitting, so it's not going to be able to move much. You can kind of move it up and down if you move both sides together, and you can kind of move one side up and the other side down, kind of get it like that, but twisting it is kind of difficult. Now, depending on where you have this belt sitting, you will have waist articulation. If you have your belt way down here, it's going to block off his waist articulation. So make sure that you have your belt kind of slightly up above the waist cut. And then that will unlock his waist, and it can go all the way across, all the way around. Yay! So there you go, if you ever want to do that for him. I don't know why. All right, moving to his legs. Legs can go up a lot. Very good there, distance there. Back, not so much. Again, with the Marvel Legends, the buttocks get in the way, so they can't go back. It can go out to the side a little bit, like that. And he's got a nice thigh swivel, goes all the way around. Double knee joint right here. Gets him some good motion, or good range of motion there. And he has a boot cut, so his boot can go all the way around. And his foot goes down, and it can go up because it's on a hinge. And you have a nice rocker. So yeah, that is it for his articulation. And this guy's really good at articulation. He can do almost anything you want to do, get a lot of dynamic poses. And each time if you like play with him, the light hits him and he like shines and glistens. That's crazy. I love the way this guy looks. It's very, very nice. They did a really good job with this Iceman. All right, moving on. And here he is with his little ice effect. I don't know, if you had something that came off of his hands, you could kind of have it look like he's creating his ice sled, but you don't have that, so this is basically all you get. And I mean, it's nice. I mean, you can kind of do this little thing if you want to hold him like that, but yeah, I don't know. There's not much to it. So it's a thing. It's a thing they decided to throw in there. The other one from back in the day actually had a little thing you could actually put water in and freeze, and it would actually be on ice. But anyway, there you go with that. All right, moving on. And for comparison, here Iceman is with the original X-Men team. You have Jean Grey, Angel / Archangel, the Beast, Cyclops, and of course Professor X. So this is a great shot. If you're really nostalgic and you like the original X-Men and updated Jim Lee costumes, you can't get much better than this. This is very, very, wait for it, cool. All right, moving on. And for our last comparison, here he is with his X-Men Gold teammates. Yes, this team is definitely shaping up. We got 2 more, I think, and we are almost done. All right, moving on. And this has been the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Retro Carded Iceman. And I think he fits our X-Men Gold team very well. Now, like I said before, there was a couple other Icemans that have come out, but this one is basically plain and simple, I guess you could say. He doesn't have any of those weird little spikes coming off of him. He's not excessively blue. He's basically a nice crystallized action figure. Not much to him, but he works very good for Iceman. Wish maybe he had some hand effects to show some ice circles or something. I think people have actually made those for him. But anyway, so that's it for the review on Iceman. We got a couple more coming in the X-Men Gold team. And until then, I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later.